Oh yeah, it's the weekend, and you know what that means. It's time for Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com with your hosts, Corey, Manny, and Tommy. And now, broadcasting from planet Earth, it's time for Pixels and Bits. Welcome to Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. My name is Corey. Hi. Welcome to episode 77 of Pixels and Bits. And I am your host, as always, the benevolent Corey. I am quite benevolent, right?
Well, you kind of sound sad at that intro. Is everything alright?
I'm so sad. Everything's just so depressing. No. I am joined with my co-host, Tommy. Say hi, Tommy.
Hello, Internet.
And Manny is not here right now because, he's off being a soccer player at Borussia Dortmund.
Oh, that's always fun.
And Manny moved to Germany, everybody. And, let's see, Andrew, he's still off finding himself.
But that beer looks gorgeous.
It does.
7 days in.
No shave November.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I realized a long time ago that, man, my beard looks like shit, and I gave up on no shave November.
Yeah,
so
there's no way I can do it. I get, like, patches.
I asked Manny about him, like, why don't you grow a beard? And he says, dude, I grow a Fu Manchu. True story.
Really?
True story. Yes. Actually, fun fact. It just seems like Manny loves to tie racial things to himself jokingly. Like, for example, we were playing soccer the other day, and I couldn't get a single shot past him, and he starts calling himself the Great Wall.
The Great Wall, okay.
The Great Wall.
The Great Wall.
Yes. I now want to get him a jersey that says Great Wall on the back. It would look really awkward when he goes into public.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Anyways, I think it's time we jump into the news desk. You want to hit the music?
Absolutely.
We need a button. Yep, we did it that way.
That's right.
Now, quick PlayStation announcements. The PlayStation Plus games for December and January have been revealed early by Sony.
Wow, why?
Which is really weird.
Yeah.
Which is really weird because they usually announce it like a week beforehand. But here's their sneak peek. In December, you will be getting Injustice God Among Us Ultimate Edition, as well as the top-down shooter Secret Ponchos. And in January, you can get the Swapper and Infamous First Light.
Ooh, okay.
Also, for those wondering, hey, what about the Drive Club PlayStation Plus Edition? Well, guess what? It's on hold indefinitely.
Oh.
Even though it was supposed to come out a month ago. A month ago today. And this game was already delayed an entire year. I'm sorry, but I am not giving the team any slack. They have fucked up. They have royally fucked up into the extra year they were given.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I get that it's like server issues or whatnot, but dude, it's been a month, and your servers are still in a worse state than Battlefield 4 was after a month. Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. Also, with the recent PlayStation 2.0 update, you get the new feature Share Play, which is where you get to let a friend take over your game and let them play it for about 10 minutes, of course, while they're on a different PlayStation. So, like, me and Manny was like, hey, Manny, he's like, you want to try out the new Call of Duty? He's like, yeah, sure. And then we found out that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare does not support SharePlay and actually blocks it. And it's not the only game. There's 14 PS4 games confirmed that block SharePlay. Here's the list. Another World. Both the Call of Duty games, so Advanced Warfare and Ghosts, Child of Light, Fez, Hotline Miami, Metro Redux, Minecraft, fucking Minecraft, Pixel Junk Shooter, which is an indie game, Rayman Legends, SteamWorld Dig, another indie game, Thief, Tomb Raider, and Wolfenstein.
Those are really good selections, but
What the hell? Now, initially, Shadow of Mordor didn't have it either, but now it has it after the 2.01 update. Which, by the way, there is a new update after the big 2.0. And I highly recommend you download it because 2.0 actually broke rest mode. Because if you put your PS4 into rest mode, you couldn't turn it back on. I had to manually reset my PS4 by unplugging it, which has the possibility of ruining the hard drive.
oh wow.
So, Sony, you done fucked up there. So a tweet from Suhei Yoshida is that the system software for 2.01 is now out. Here's the problem. It's not a forced update, so you're not going to like start up your PS4 and see it and assume it's all, or it downloaded in the background and it's all fixed. No, you have to go into your system, like your system settings, go into system update and check for an update and it'll be there. And I'm not saying this is not, I rarely say that it's like, oh, you should update this. But really, you should if you want any chance to use rest mode again without destroying your PlayStation from the inside out.
Well,
Yes.
The Xbox One doesn't have any issues right now.
Yeah.
Xbox One is like, huh, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Now, for Nintendo news, we got Mario Kart DLC coming out next week.
Oh, it's beautiful. Have you seen the trailer? It's beautiful.
Yes, I have.
I'm getting that. It's awesome.
I'm getting it too.
Awesome, yeah.
Now, this is the first round of DLC, and you are getting 3 new racers. Well, technically 1. You get Link plus cat costumes for Princess Peach, and a Tanuki costume for Mario. You also get 2 new karts. You get Captain Falcon's Blue Falcon F-Zero Racer, and a motorcycle that oddly looks like Epona. And you get 4 great tracks. You get Mute City with the original F-Zero music, which I think is cool.
That's a badass.
Excitebike themed track, a Hyrule Castle themed track, and another Rainbow Road. So now there's going to be 3 Rainbow Road games. 3 Rainbow Road tracks on the same Mario Kart game.
You said 4
maps.
This
is ridiculous.
You said 4 maps when it's really 8 maps.
Well, it's 8 maps when the next DLC pack comes out.
No. There's going to be 16. You're going to get 8 in each pack.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, because you forgot the dragon, the Chinese one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
See?
You're right.
So am I right? Yeah, I am right.
No, there are. Yeah, sorry, there are more tracks. It's just that the story I have up here doesn't list them all. Fuck yourself, GameSpot.
No, I think you get
Or
more
that-
carts as well, because I know there's like a Hyrule kind of themed cart. Yeah, there's more carts. So that article you're reading is terrible.
Yeah. So GameSpot is terrible.
Yeah. For that article, at least. Wait, did you get the season pass for the Mario Kart 8?
No, I didn't.
You should, because you get, well, I mean,
Probably should do that.
you probably, for $12,
Ow.
that's such a great deal, because you get,
And my wallet's empty.
yeah.
Alright, so let's talk about BlizzCon. The convention that everybody wants to go to, but only the Koreans can attend at this point. Seriously, that's what happens when you hold a convention in Korea.
Of course.
But I mean, it makes sense why it's there since Blizzard's practically a national sport, but yeah. They announced a brand new, literally for the first time in a decade, a brand new intellectual property.
Wow.
And it's called Overwatch. And what is Overwatch? It is a team-based multiplayer shooter.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting a shooter from them.
Actually, it looks very cool. It has a very Pixar look to it.
Really? That's cool.
Yes. And they even had like a full 7-minute cinematic to introduce the world. And the cinematic, if I didn't know any better, if I didn't see Blizzard's logo at the beginning, I would assume this was like a sneak peek at a new Pixar movie.
Really? I gotta look at this trailer now.
It looked really good. Then they showed off gameplay, and it looked really good. It reminds me of Team Fortress, but a lot more classes and a lot more differentiation between the classes. So, like, for example, here are some of the classes. Tracer, a former British test pilot who shrugs at danger, can execute impossible acrobatic assaults thanks to her ability to teleport, drop energy bombs, and even reverse time. Reinhardt, a hulking German soldier in battle armor, can charge great distances and pin his enemies to a wall or slam the ground with his rocket hammer to knock them off their feet. Hanzo, a bow-wielding Japanese mercenary, has the ability to scale walls with his bare hands, fire off a tracking device that illuminates nearby enemies for his team, and unleash a huge spirit dragon that does damage to all enemies in its path. And then there's Symmetra, an Indian architect, manipulates light and energy to shield her allies and damage her enemies, and she can turn the tide of any battle by building a device that instantly transport her teammates to the front lines. This is only a few of the classes. Like, I saw like probably about a dozen.
Jeez. That's pretty good so far, though.
For a reveal, I'm impressed. I am really impressed. And here's the thing. The beta is next year.
That's cool. And of course, this is only for PC, though, right?
It's for PC. But...
Okay.
And this is from Blizzard. Overwatch, the Overwatch business model and its console plans are still really undecided. Like, they just have a game, they're just not sure how they're going to make money off of it.
Okay.
which is really good. I love it when games are designed like that. Because I hate free-to-play games that are designed to make money first, and then the gameplay comes second.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally 95% of all free-to-play games.
Yeah.
But yes, they have not decided on a business model. This was announced during a panel for the game at Blizzcon. And when game director Jeff Kaplan and Blizzard Senior Vice President Chris Metzen said, there are smarter men than us figuring it out right now. And basically, they got the suits working on it. And here's an interesting thing. Somebody asked, is like, hey, is Overwatch actually Project Titan? And he says that while they're both very different, Overwatch is actually part of the PvP portion that they were working on for Project Titan.
Okay.
So Overwatch is basically what Project Titan turned into.
I see. Okay.
And then someone asked if Overwatch could come to consoles. Kaplan said, that sounds awesome. That sounds really, really cool. Explaining that the PC is the only platform that Overwatch is 100% confirmed to appear on. We would love to see Overwatch played on whatever it could be played on. So, honestly, please put it on everything. Please, I would play the shit out of this.
Same here.
So, I mean, I'm a big fan of Blizzard.
I can tell.
Also at BlizzCon, they announced the next expansion for StarCraft.
Oh, of course.
It is StarCraft 2: Legacy of the Void. And if you can't figure it out, you will be playing as the Protoss.
Okay.
It's very Protoss focused, very alien focused. Here's the interesting thing. It is a standalone.
A standalone?
Meaning you won't need to own Wings of Liberty or Heart of the Swarm to play it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. I like that. Now, back to Nintendo, since they're one of our favorite companies. They announced probably what every Zelda fan has been waiting for, besides Zelda U, to hear. That Majora's Mask is finally being re-released on the Nintendo 3DS.
Yay. Nightmares.
And not just being re-released, not being ported, but it's being remade by the same team who did Ocarina of Time 3D. And when's it coming out? Spring of next year.
Ah, it's so fast.
Some outlets are listing it to come out in February.
That's really fast.
And here's the thing, that does not surprise me if it is true, because think about how Majora's Mask itself was made. That game was made in a year, pretty much reusing most of the assets in Ocarina of Time to do it. So really, it's almost the same thing for the team doing this job as well.
Yeah.
they can reuse a lot of the assets from Ocarina of Time to make Termina. So, and this is what pissed me off. They got a special edition version of the game where it comes in like a steel book, comes with an art book, comes with a nice, cool steel pin of Majora's Mask itself, and a two-sided big poster. And it's for Europe only. Europe, I hate you right now. I hate you so goddamn much.
Well, you can buy it, but you get all those goodies, but you just can't play
Can't play the game then. Yeah.
No.
Because region locking.
Well, wasn't there a rumor that they're thinking of getting rid of region lock?
Yeah. But is that a hard? But wouldn't that be a hardware thing, not a firmware thing?
Probably. No. Yeah. I mean, like I said, rumors.
I don't know. Now let's switch to your favorite company, Tommy.
3 for 3.
Close. We're talking about Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft.
All right. So Phil Spencer was recently asked on the subject of hard drives and co-op couch games, which I am all for couch co-op games.
Same
Local
here.
co-op, like there's just nobody does it anymore.
Castle Crashers.
Nobody.
The best.
Oh, Scott Pilgrim, Halo.
Yeah.
Hey, I have so many fond memories of local player Halo.
Did you watch the Halo 2 documentary?
No, I didn't.
You watch it. It's amazing. It's only an hour and 2 minutes long.
But first, on the topic of bigger hard drives, he says he understands the need for more space, saying that using an external hard drive is a temporary workaround. Now, right now, the only Xbox you can buy that doesn't have a 500 gigabyte hard drive is the Advanced Warfare version that comes with a terabyte.
Yeah.
Except that's like, isn't that like $500?
No. Actually, it's discounted right now at $350.
Is it?
Yeah, like all the Xbox One consoles are priced at $350.
Even the 1 terabyte mod.
I believe so. I gotta double check that, but yeah.
Nope.
No?
Nope, you're wrong.
I'm
It
wrong.
is $450.
It's better than what 500.
So I guess that extra 500 gigs costs you $100.
I guess so.
Oh well. Now, when asked about co-op games, Spencer said that he would like to see more of these in the future. And he says, speaking of the recently released game, Chariot, the indie game, is a strong example, saying, we need more same-screen co-op games. Played Chariot with my wife last night. Fun game. Well done. And you know what? What game series do you think needs couch co-op? Just that it needs it.
Like from a franchise already?
Yeah, from a franchise already.
Ooh. Let's see. I'm looking at my library of games right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna go look at mine.
Let's see. I don't know. I mean, well, let's see. The games, I guess the famous ones right now is Rayman, the Rayman series. We got the Lego games. We can always count on Behemoth Company to make those type of good games.
I would have and I know it probably would never work, but Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, you're right. It will never work.
But it'd be amazing. I would love it if, like, Grand Theft Auto 5, one of us took control of Michael, the other one took control of Trevor, and we went on a freaking rampage. I mean, but then again, I guess we have GTA Online for that, but
Yeah. I don't know. I
don't know. There's a sort of intimacy about local co-op play that just works so much better. Like, I played FIFA recently online, and while it's fun to beat somebody online, it's not like you get when the thing I love about FIFA is that it takes a lot of work to score, and it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's very exhilarating. You get like a nice adrenaline rush. So it's like one of those fuck yeah moments. So like when I play online, it's just like, yeah, I did it. But when I play, say, with Manny or whatever, anybody next to him, it's like when I score, it's just like, oh fuck fuck you, bitch, you can't stop me. It's just like the trash talk is much more personal, but fun. I don't know. Like, I enjoy the trash talk, to be honest. The trash talk online is a little bit,
I effed your mom.
Misogynist and rude, yeah. Oh, God, damn it.
Can't wait for all you little fuckers to go back to school and I'll get to play with real gamers. I've heard that. I heard that, Lost Planet, when it's multiplayer. This little kid was being annoying and then this black man is like... The dog's like, oh, I can't wait for all you little fuckers to go back to school. That way all the real gamers and have real fun competition. I was laughing my ass off so hard. It's like right before like the news, like it was the end of summer. It was hilarious.
Alright, so let us talk about BioWare.
Again.
Okay, well, we did talk about them earlier.
No, we did not.
Well, we did talk about them off the air.
Yeah. But you already mentioned, like, oh, what's your favorite company, Tommy? 343, no BioWares, and you never really went on.
Did I say Bio? I thought I said Microsoft.
No, you said BioWare.
Well, shit. Can we edit that? No. Well, first off, happy N7 Day.
Now, yes, as today is N7 as we record.
As you can surmise, me and Tommy are huge Mass Effect fans.
Oh, absolutely.
I own every piece of DLC for the game.
Same.
I mean, though at this point I've played the game so much that my discs are literally falling apart. Which really sucks because it means that if I want to do another playthrough, I have to buy new copies, which makes me really sad. But a BioWare dev has asked. He wants ideas, and he wants to hear everybody's opinion on whether or not people want a Mass Effect Trilogy remake.
I would be down for that.
Basically, a next-gen remastered. So think like what happened to like maybe Last of Us when it got ported to the PS4. Has like all the DLC, and it looks slightly better.
Same with Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And Watch Dogs.
Yep. Now, this is from Aaron Flynn. He's the general manager of the BioWare studio that's working on Mass Effect. And he wrote on NeoGAF on his personal preferences for what he would like for a remake. He said, 1080p resolution, constant 60 frames per second, high-res textures, especially on Mass Effect 1.
Yes.
Especially on Mass Effect 1. That game's hard for me to go back sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I look at the character faces, I'm just like, Ashley,
It has not aged well, that's for sure.
I know, it's just like, it has not aged gracefully. At all. Shader improvements, and of course, all the DLC. He says that the trilogy should be a seamless experience, and that each game will flow into the next without the need to carry save files over.
Yes.
I would love that.
Same here.
I would love that. And also, someone also said, "What about the Mass Effect 3 combat mechanics in Mass Effect 1?" He says that would be a lot of work.
That would be
quote unquote. First, it would be a hell of a lot of work. Second, I hate the idea of being accused of retconning Mass Effect 1.
No.
Third, and I bet everyone on NeoGAF knows this, there are those who prefer Mass Effect 1.
Yes.
So given all of that, it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. Now here's the thing. Totally put the Mass Effect 3 combat mechanics in Mass Effect 2 because they're essentially the same.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Almost
that.
the same. Almost the same. Mass Effect 3, the controls are tighter, in my opinion. I mean, would you agree with that?
Yeah. No, 1 is special. It should just be like...
No, 1, I always thought of 1 as like, it's what am I trying to say? It's like it feels a lot like Knights of the Old Republic,
Yeah.
but as a shooter.
Yes, and I'm fine with that. Of all the trilogy, 1 is the game that I played the most. And I love...
Really?
Yeah, I played Mass Effect 1 at least 10 times, Mass Effect 2
only-
7 times, and Mass Effect 3 only once, sadly.
Here's the thing. I've played probably Mass Effect 3 the most. and I played through that about 5 times. I played through Mass Effect 2 about 4 times, and I played through Mass Effect 1 twice.
Mm.
One for Caden, one for Ashley.
Okay.
So, but BioWare and its owner EA has not formally announced that it is developing a Trilogy remake, but Flynn says he is openly discussing the project. Here's the thing. I don't see why EA shouldn't do this, especially since they're going to be heavily marketing the new Mass Effect game. So why not say, like, 6 months before the new Mass Effect game comes out, he's like, hey, hope to relive. He's like, we know you're eagerly waiting for the new Mass Effect game, but just in case you can't wait, you can replay the old trilogy and next gen. It's like a seamless experience all on one disc. Shit like that.
I would not be surprised if we see that on E3 or something. Some other gaming convention. Comic-Con, I don't know. That's not a gaming convention, but whatever.
I would buy it in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
I really would. And people saying it's like, well, you're just rebuying the same game. It's just like, but that game means something really special.
Yeah, that game. I know exactly. What you
mean. People always say it's just like, oh, what was the game of the generation? Oh, it was Last of Us. No, it was Grand Theft Auto. No, it was Uncharted 2. I don't think there is a game of the generation. I think that's being too limiting. I think there is a franchise of the generation. And I think last generation Mass Effect was that franchise. Some people might say Call of Duty.
No.
But no. No. I will never say Call of Duty on that.
Yeah, I agree.
And here's the thing. Because Call of Duty didn't start last gen, much to the misconception of everybody. Because I'm sure many 10-year-olds didn't get accustomed to Call of Duty till Modern Warfare 2 and its explosive face showed up.
Yes.
But I digress. Speaking of Call of Duty, let's talk about what's their name? Sledgehammer.
Okay.
A developer at Sledgehammer, his name is Michael Condrey, says that he wants another World War II Call of Duty.
Yes.
And I so support this. World War II is one of the most fascinating periods in history, and nobody has touched it for years.
I know.
Years. And someone said, well, what about Wolfenstein? I'm like, Wolfenstein wasn't World War II. That was just you killing Nazis.
Yeah. It's not really a war game. It's not a war game.
Nazis existed before World War II and after World War II.
I know.
They still exist. But we just laugh at them instead of fearing.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, that's
it's like,
cute.
oh, there goes a Nazi. Ha But Michael Condrey, in an interview with Metro, he's quote unquote, I think a next generation game with the latest production values and robustness in a World War II setting like Band of Brothers would be amazing. Though he's on board with the concept, Condrey said returning to the era could be tricky given new movement abilities introduced to the series of Advanced Warfare's Exosuit. Now, how would it play and how would the multiplayer work after the new movement set in Advanced Warfare? That's a tougher question than I've had to tackle yet. And for those wondering, the last Call of Duty game to be set in World War II was 6 years ago with World at War. 6 years ago.
That's right, World at War, I forgot. Yeah, that's a long time.
I mean, they gave you an idea of how long ago that was.
Yeah.
That's when Half-Life 2 Episode 2 came out.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And people are still bitching, where's my Half-Life 3? I'm like, where's my World War II Call of Duty? I mean, okay, here's something. For those who don't know, I am a major in history at my college. And my area of study is World War II. Because it is one of the most fascinating times in America. And not only just American history, European history, but world history. Because it's one of those things where literally the entire world fucked itself over simultaneously. And that doesn't happen very often. Like, the last time I can probably think of was when the Mongols were wrecking shit or when Rome was being an asshole, but nothing quite like World War II or the after effects. It was literally the moment in the past, the defining moment in the past 500 years that changed everything, I think. But I digress. I say that word a lot.
That's okay.
Yes. Let's talk about...
Wait, I got a news story. I don't know if you have it.
Oh, what's that? What is it?
You can get a free PC copy of Metro 2033.
Yes, I saw this.
Okay.
Yes, if you hurry quickly, you can pick up a free copy of Metro 2033. Not the Redux version, but it is the original, and I must say, it is one of my favorite... the Metro series is one of my favorite new shooting franchises to come out in a long time, because how many games are based in Russia?
Not much.
Not many. So...
You think they would, like the future games now, with like the threat of Russia, you think they'll be...
As someone who can appreciate the badassery of Russians.
Dimitri!
Yes.
He's gone? Oh, he just came by just to say that line.
Dimitri's gone.
Alright.
For those who don't know, Dimitri's my split personality.
Well, I did not know that.
Yes. But let's talk about Activision. And I'm sorry, this headline is gonna piss people off. Just this headline alone.
Alright.
Destiny 2 is in the works.
Of course it is. Why not? Yeah.
What happened to supporting Destiny for 10 years? Oh, I'm sorry. They meant Destiny the franchise. Like how they support Call of Duty for 10 years.
Well, Bungie's contracted with them for 10 years, so yes, the series Destiny is going to happen for 10 years. I understood that. I knew it was going to be a sequel. I knew what they meant by that.
And they're still giving us the original one piecemeal.
I know.
God damn it, I hate you, Bobby Kotick. I hate you so freaking much.
I am not going to purchase Destiny 2.
No, I will not purchase it either.
I'm not even going to buy the expansion packs. I was tempted in the beginning before I
was
game.
so... Here's the thing. Destiny is... I find it fun.
It's fun.
But the design in it and what they did to the story just pisses me off on so many levels that it is wrong. It is so wrong what they did to that game.
That game could have been perfection.
I mean, like playing through the story, it is obvious that pieces of it were missing.
Major pieces. And you have Dinklebot just spitting out exposition all the time. It's not fun.
And not even good exposition.
Exactly.
And in the same monotone voice. I'm sorry, like, I get that Peter Dinklage is popular, but could you get somebody with a more appealing voice? Like, I don't know, maybe Benedict Cumberbatch. I would love that. That'd be amazing. Have Smog as my bot. That'd be awesome.
Amazing. I would love that.
Just get him to say penguins, and I would be like, I would buy the game in a heartbeat.
Ghost. Yeah, that's his name. Imagine you said that. Well, from
you know what I meant by the penguin thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Madagascar.
And here are these penguins. Penguin.
I am Ghost. I mean, yeah, he would have been perfect choice.
I am not a penguin. All right, now since it's coming out next week, Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
I am buying it.
So am I.
But a lot of people are saying we want something different, not European-based, not even American-based.
Asia, man.
We want an Assassin's Creed in Asia.
Yeah,
more specifically, feudal Japan. And you know what? I so support this because what has happening in Japan what would be an event that would work out very well in Japan? Well, how about like the shogunistic era, which was what was it, like 14th, 15th century, something like that, where assassin, ninjas,
absolutely,
creed, bushido, honor.
This game has been like highly, like this time period has been highly requested and demand from fans
everybody's
for
requesting
years since I think Assassin's Creed 2 people wanted.
And it makes so much sense.
And
And here's the thing. According to Alex Hutchison, who is the creative director on Assassin's Creed 3, he says that an Assassin's Creed game set in feudal Japan would feel too familiar.
bullshit.
I call so much bullshit on that.
Yeah.
But here's this quote. You could always do it, but the point I was trying to make is that in the broad strokes and scale of history, feudal Japan is a theme that has been well mined in video games. So, Assassin's Creed is one of those games that can take lesser known time periods or corners of the world and make them cool, fun, new, and refreshing.
No, Japan.
No, you are so wrong on that.
No, give us Japan. That's what we want.
I'm sorry. When was the last feudal Japan game that you can think of that wasn't, say, Ninja Gaiden? Which Ninja Gaiden's like a hybrid between like feudal Japan and modern and future. It's really weird.
Yeah, same with the Dead Alive
Dynasty
series.
Warriors or the Tenshin series.
What about
Really, that's it.
Jade Empire?
Oh, Jade everybody forgets about
yeah.
that. No, that's China. That's China.
Oh, that's China. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Careful,
Jade.
careful. The Chinese might kill you for mistaking that.
I have a Chinese girlfriend. I think I may be safe.
All right, so he's forgiven. He's pardoned. He's been officially pardoned.
I get 2 more free passes.
To finish up this quote, feudal Japan would work as an Assassin's Creed game for sure, but I feel like it would start to look like, oh, have I played this? You know what I mean. Oh, have I been a ninja before? I've been a samurai before.
No, that's so stupid.
It's a stupid argument.
Well, okay, there's already an Asian character in the Assassin's Creed world. We have a Chinese assassin.
What they're arguing is, it's like, oh, but that sort of setting's been done before. It's like, yes, the setting has been done before, but do it in an Assassin's Creed way and nobody else has done it.
I know. Gosh. Well, anyways, I'm excited because Unity does have a season pass, but if you purchase the season pass, you get an exclusive mini game which features this Chinese assassin girl from Assassin's Creed Embers film. It's I think like it's completely different, the game style though, because you are in China, but the gameplay feels more like Child of Light, and even the artwork. Yeah, so it's weird, but it's interesting because I guess they don't want to fully invest in like at least Asia. I don't know why they don't want to do Asia theme game, but at least they're testing the waters. But I mean, it's a start. But I mean, hopefully, I know people want Japan so badly, but I think China would also do good.
I just find it funny that it's like, oh, we can't do feudal Japan, yet they released an iOS game that's set in that time period titled Assassin's Creed Memories.
I know, they're just assholes.
They're beating around the bush so much that it's making politicians do a double take.
Nice one, good one.
But and someone asked us like, well, what's like the most requested, or like which one were if the decision were up to you? He said the British Raj.
What? No.
Yes. So like the British in India, and I'm like,
Aren't they making a comic?
Like,
Isn't there like an Indian assassin already, like in the comics?
I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Would I play that? Maybe.
Yeah.
But Japan's such a departure from everything else. No European influence. I mean, nothing. Because, like, what's one common thing that's tied all of the Assassin's Creed games together?
Desmond Miles. His European background.
There's always something European tied to it. Do something in a setting, in a place that Europe had, before even Europe had even touched that area.
Well, then the Assassin's Creed Order wouldn't be informed, because you need that European touch. Right?
But what's to say that there can't be separate orders?
Oh, I mean, there are, but you still have to have... Well, I mean, some European influence obviously has to form in the creed, which kind of makes it stand out.
I mean, how about this? Like, you're like before you became an assassin, you were actually a samurai in the Shogunate Empire, and whenever you're part of the Assassin's Creed that exists within the Shogunate samurai, and then after shit hits the fan, you form off with your own assassins or whatever, and you form your own different creeds. So there's 2 feuding assassins creeds. Boom, there you go. There's your new game, Ubisoft. You can pay me later.
Oh, I totally forgot that Rogue was coming out that same day as well.
Yeah, but does anybody care?
I kind of do. Like, you're playing a Templar, like a fallen assassin becoming Templar. That's an interesting story. I'm sure the setting isn't that
in
great.
America.
Hey, well, you know, Hatham's in it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
We could probably see
I never really cared much for Hatham.
I actually liked him. He's a cool villain.
I liked his dad better.
That's right.
Swashbuckling, drinking pirate.
Scoring that booty.
Now, next story is this is actually the last story.
Okay.
In the ongoing war to prove that video games do not cause violence and that this is all bullshit started by overprotective parents. A new research has shown that there is no link between video game violence and real-world violence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
From a new study from Stetson University suggests that violent video games do not lead to increases in violent crimes. So, in September, earlier in September this year, researchers from Villanova and Rutgers published the results of an in-depth study that suggested that violent video games do not lead to increased violence and real-world behavior. Now, this is a follow-up study by researcher Christopher Ferguson, and it's reached the same conclusion. And here's the thing. When you have multiple studies that reach the same thing, I wonder what that means. No, it's all false. Video games cause violence.
You know what causes violence? Lag in video games.
Yeah. And this was published in Medical Daily. Ferguson's studies found that the rise in popularity of violent video games was actually related to a decrease in youth violence.
Oh,
for his first study, Ferguson measured homicide rates from 1920 to 2005 against the frequency and graphic nature of violence in popular movies. A slight link between violent movies and murder rates was found during the mid-20th century, but the connection lessened in the 1990s appeared when movie violence was linked to fewer homicides overall. The second study focused on video game violence. Ferguson looked at the ESRB ratings board he looked at their data for games released between 1996 and 2011, as well as federal youth crime data for the same period. What he found is that the violent video game consumption was strongly correlated with declines in the instances of youth violence. The downward correlation is likely related to chance and should be not taken as indication that playing violent video games would lead to a safer world. It's quote unquote, society has a limited amount of resources and attention to devote to the problem of reducing crime. There is a risk that identifying the wrong problems such as media violence may distract society from more pressing concerns, such as poverty, education, vocational disparities, and mental health. This research may help society focus on issues that really matter and avoid devoting unnecessary resource to the pursuit of moral agendas with little practical value. I am applauding the shit out of this man.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Thank you. Which is funny because, like, right next to that quote is a picture from Call of Duty Black Ops 2 where you're cutting a guy's head off with a machete.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. Which you know what I call that mission where you, like, in Black Ops 2 where you play as Raul and you just kill people with a machete?
Never played that.
You play as a guy. He plays like this drug lord guy named Raul. He's like Maria. I'm like rushing towards his sister, and he's just like chopping guys with a machete going through. It's kind of hilarious to play actually, and I think Craig from ScrewTech he called it Call of Raul.
Nice.
So yeah, but you know what, Christopher Ferguson. Thank you for validating what I already knew. And that the world should now know and get the fuck over with.
Exactly.
Seriously, if I see Fox News post another thing, this new study from this obscure professor shows that video games cause violence, I'm gonna punch Peter Ducey in the face.
You know what will make you feel better right now? Because I found a new story.
What?
The first 2 Warcraft movie posters have been revealed.
Here's the thing, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's probably gonna be shitty anyway." Blizzard is very involved with this. I am sure that they would not make sure. And given how good their cinematics are, I'm pretty sure that with their guidance, that this movie will come out pretty good.
Oh, come on with Legendary Pictures and Universal. Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful looking. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. I'm actually really surprised they had the bold move to go with a live action movie.
Oh yeah, very bold move. But I'm hoping this pays off, because there needs to be a good video game movie. Now, I'm not a fan of Warcraft.
Now, Scott Pilgrim in the World.
It's a comic book.
It's a comic book. There is video game references in it.
But that's not a video game movie.
We have yet to have had a good video game movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Actually, no. My favorite video game movie that's come out recently. Yeah, maybe Max Payne. And that was meh at best.
Yeah.
That gives you an idea of how crappy the releases have been.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't The Last Airbender bad.
Or Dragon Ball Evolution bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, let's suppress those memories.
Anyways, for me, I guess the video game movie that I kind of like is the original Street Fighter.
The movie's so bad it killed the actor who was playing.
I liked it though. It's bad. I know it's bad, but I liked it.
The movie was so bad that it literally killed the actor for M. Bison. That's his swan song. It's being M. Bison in the Street Fighter movie.
At least that they tried their best to make the characters look like the actual characters from the game. Even though it was bad, they did their best.
It was bad.
Hey, well, it's better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Maybe. Now let's
anyway, let me tell you the posters though.
Oh, what's the posters?
For the two Warcraft posters, one of them, it says "Fight for the Alliance," and you have an Alliance sword. And then the other poster is "Fight for the Horde," and you have a Warhammer.
I love it. They're splitting it already. Yeah. I love it.
Yes, and the film does come out March 2016. So we still got a couple years.
Which, by the way, Ally for the win.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the Horde.
All right. Those are the green orgs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now let's move on to the middle segment. And this is not entirely video game related, but I came across this story and it gave me an idea for the middle segment. And that is that in the next few days, the Naruto series will officially end. Naruto Shippuden will end. And I am just like, fucking finally. Because how long has this series been going on? For 15 years now? Yeah. It's been going on for a really long time.
Yeah.
That's the manga, not the anime. I don't know exactly how long the anime's been going on, but it's been about a decade. But then I get this, and I'm just like, oh my god damn it, this just ruined the whole fucking point of you ending the series. And that is that they've announced that there will be another Naruto series, part 3, and it's a sequel series. So think what the Legend of Korra was to Avatar.
Okay.
And what this means is that the story will follow Naruto, Hinata, Sakura, and everybody else's. It follows their kids.
Okay.
But the sequel is supposed to be less extensive and is set to run shorter. But how short is that? I don't know. I mean, that could be. It's like, oh, what's short? I don't know. Maybe 10 years instead of 15.
One poster, maybe. One movie.
Yeah. So, and it's predicted to come out in spring of next year. But this brings up the point: what franchises exist now that just need to stop? They need to die.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Or well,
at least for it to go back to its roots.
Not die, but maybe just take a hiatus.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed's getting very dangerously close. I almost felt it with Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah. but 4 kind of redeemed itself. So it's like, okay,
Four was definitely redeemed itself.
hopefully Unity and Rogue. I don't know, 2 games in 1 year. That may be pushing it now with Unity and Rogue.
Yeah, no, the 2-game release, they can't do that forever.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That could be a trend. If it's so, then that's worrisome.
I know some people would say World of Warcraft, and
Well, I mean, World of Warcraft is still one game. It's just extended.
it's just a very big extended game.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what? I would argue if you were to get into World of Warcraft now, you'd be getting a hell of a lot better deal than you would have 10 years ago. Because I've been playing it for the past 10 years, and I've invested so much money into the series.
Sure.
But I can tell you that there is a lot of content. Now, will you play all of it? Fuck no. Any of the raids before level 90 you won't even touch now. Like, I don't see anybody running Molten Core anymore.
No.
Which is sad. I wish Blizzard would do level scaling for that. Like, it's still tough as balls no matter what level you are.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I mean, but I don't see World of Warcraft as being one series that needs to die. But of course everybody likes to point out Call of Duty. Let's see. I would say Madden needs to die.
Oh,
and that's just because, and that's just someone said, well, what about FIFA or NHL? It's just like, well, FIFA has competition, and so does the NBA series. I don't think there's a competitor for the NHL franchise, but I mean, there could be. But Madden has had such a gridlock on football that it's ridiculous. The fact that the NFL has sold exclusivity to EA is ridiculous. Actually, the NFL is getting itself is just getting ridiculous. Like, have you heard recently that the players can't even wear Beats headphones on camera, otherwise they get fined?
That's stupid.
Yeah. They have to wear Bose. They have to wear Bose on camera because it's the official headphone sponsor of the NFL. It's just like, are you fucking real? But off topic. I'm gonna look at my. Hold on. I'm just gonna try and get an inspiration from my game set. Well, I would have said Dead Space, but that EA seemed to have stopped that themselves.
Yeah. Let's see. What's another good series?
I know you're gonna hate me for this, Tommy, but
don't say Halo.
Halo needs to take a hiatus.
What are you talking about?
All right, so here's my here's my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Halo. I feel like it needs. I feel like that Master Chief as a character, when the 6th game comes out, please finish up Master Chief and then move on, because tying to a single character is really annoying when you're doing a canonical story. I mean, Nintendo realized that, and it's just like, oh fuck, all Mario games are different. There's no storyline to Mario.
There really isn't. Yeah,
there is no game linking each other. And I think they came up with the Zelda timeline just to bullshit. Say it's like, oh yeah, actually, and all the games are connected. We entirely planned that out. Right? Yeah,
well, I mean, they're introducing Agent Locke for the Master Chief Collection. He will be a playable character with Halo 5 Guardians. I mean, we do also have the Arbiter. We also have, the ODSTs from Halo 3 ODST. So we do have multiple characters that we do get to play in the Halo universe. But of course, Master Chief is the main character that of so far of the series. But yeah, I'm even 343 says they do. I mean, I don't think they ever said retire Master Chief, but I mean, sure, their future games will focus on other characters. Like even
I really wish they would.
I don't know, because he's just as iconic. He
is an icon, but when you're tying together this character who is technically human, he may be superhuman, but he's human, and going through all this shit, and then has this long canonical story. So, like, say Halo 9 comes out. For that person to understand what they have to play Halo 1 through 8, that's very confusing as a fan.
I know.
That's like, I mean, it's kind of the problem, say, facing like new people who want to get into One Piece or whatever. It's like, oh, the One Piece, this looks cool, but I don't understand what's going on. Well, guess what? You gotta watch all fucking 750 of the previous episodes. Good luck with that. That'll take you like 3 years. If you watch one like every day, yeah. No, it'll take you 2 years. But, there are just some things that just drag on so long, purely for the sake of just dragging it out, it seems. Like what Naruto has done. I think Naruto should have ended long ago. Long ago. But they just been dragging it. And so did Bleach.
Yeah, but at least that one ended.
Like me and Manny, like, we agreed on this. Bleach should have ended right after they saved Rukia, because everything was tied up.
Well, I mean, people can argue that with Dragon Ball Z should have ended with Frieza.
Actually, I would have argued it should have ended with Cell, because that was such a perfect ending. Goku dies and passes on the defense of Earth to his son, and as his son is seen maturing.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. It's like, it goes back to... It would go back to Dragon Ball when it's like, oh, Goku is a kid saving the world, and it goes back to a kid saving the world. It would be great. But no, they had to continue with fucking Boo. And then GT. Actually, you know what?
Well,
GT doesn't exist. GT doesn't actually count. Yeah.
Thank you, Battle of Gods.
Battle of the Gods, I like that, but... Boo, I don't like the Boo series at all. I never liked Boo as a villain.
I don't blame you.
It's like, what's Boo's personality? Oh, he has none. He just likes to destroy shit.
Well, which Boo are we talking about?
What they fucking do?
Because the fat, lovable Boo is just like childish. I mean, that's all he is, really.
I love Cell. He was such a great villain.
I must be perfect.
I will be perfect, and I will create, and I will be the perfect being, and whatnot.
I can't be defeated. I am perfect.
Exactly. It was one of those characters that had an ego and had the power to back it up as well.
Absolutely.
He was sort of like Aizen, but it didn't drag out forever.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Frieza, though. I think Frieza will always be iconic.
I think we went from anime to video games back to anime again.
Yes,
if Manny was in on this, he'd be very happy and talking a shit.
You know what series that needs to hurry up and end in a good way? Evangelion. You know, the rebuilds. It needs to hurry. That needs to hurry up.
Yeah.
I want to know if the time loop is correct.
I still haven't even seen 3.3.
I'm waiting for the dub. I'm waiting for the Funimation to release the dub. Okay, back to games. Now that we had that anime rant.
We went way off on anime. But I'm trying to think what game franchise does need to die. Like, it needs to stop existing as a thing.
But that's a tough one, because I mean, what game really?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Angry Birds.
Oh,
Angry Birds does not even deserve to be popular.
Well, you can, yeah. I mean, they just released a Transformers crossover. No, I would rather have Candy Crush die. Because that company,
no, that whole company needs to die.
Exactly.
Farmville needs to die.
I was a victim of that for 4 years. Yes.
Yes, you sent me invites.
No, that was the stupid Farmville did.
What?
Yeah, like it did for everyone. It's like, well, but this is not what I want. So I turn off the settings, but when like it has like an update, it would do it all over again. Yeah, it's the game. It's the game, not me. I know people were pissed off, so I didn't want to piss them off.
So we need to. So instead of games needing to die, we need to agree that King and Zynga need to go under immediately.
We shall riot, gamers.
I wouldn't say it needs to die, but like I think
they changed your topic, Nathan.
I know
we're for everything.
I know, but I am saying it for everything. But Minecraft is one I think is like, yeah, I'm just so sick of it.
Well, it's just been purchased by Microsoft. They're finally on the Microsoft team, so we're gonna start seeing some changes, hopefully for the better. But yeah,
we won't. It's Microsoft.
Don't say that. Have hope. Have faith. I mean, it's like
well, I mean, Phil Spencer is in charge. I mean, because Don Matrick was a beating Bush asshole. I'm sorry. He will forever be remembered for that comment. We have a great product for those who can't play online. It's called Xbox 360.
Oh, what an asshole. Yeah.
He forever became a villain just because of that one fucking line.
That line will be on his tombstone. That line will be famous, so when people going by the gravesite, it's like, oh, that was him. It sort
of reminds me of like Brazil. Like they had a guy who he was a goalkeeper in like the 1960 World Cup. He fucked up and Brazil lost, and like on his tombstone it says the man who made Brazil cry.
Oh, that's terrible.
And like wherever he went, like all the parents be like, "That's the guy that made Brazil cry." That's what Don Matrix become.
Oh.
And instead of Brazil, it's Microsoft. He made all. This is Don Matrick. He made all Microsoft fans cry. Anyways, I think it's time we left this middle segment because we can't seem to stay on topic.
That is true. That's best.
It is time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for people doing stupid shit. Hit the music.
Wow. Alright. So let's see. Of my 3 stories, I'm trying to figure out which one I would like to tell first. I will go with this one. Alright. So you're on a, I guess airplane or jet, and the odds of hitting things seems to be relatively low, right? Like the only thing maybe is birds.
Maybe a duck.
Yeah. But a buffalo?
What?
Yeah.
What? What was it? Appa?
That's right. It was the sky bison. So,
Appa, no.
So an Indian Airlines spice jet hits buffalo during takeoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, we appear to be experiencing some difficulties. We hit a buffalo on the runway. Wow.
So the jet that was carrying 146 passengers and the crew was grounded on Thursday because of the damage sustained in the accident. The spice jet said that the buffalo, which was killed in the crash, was essentially invisible against the black background. I'm assuming this is night, if that's
they probably had to hit it at night.
Yeah. SpiceJet is India's 4th biggest airline by market share. The airline said that the statement that the aircraft hit the buffalo on takeoff roll at the Surat airport. No one was hurt except for the buffalo, of course. But yeah,
of course. That buffalo's dead.
The buffalo. That's a dead
that
buffalo.
Buffalo got split in half. He's now being shipped over here for beef patties.
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
So yeah, I thought that was I think that's a good starter. So for this one, so a man invents a snake-proof suit.
I saw this.
But
he's gonna get himself eaten, right?
Well, ironically, he was actually eaten alive by an anaconda.
That couldn't have ended well for the snake.
No. Anyways, animal rights activists are less than thrilled to learn that a Discovery Channel special that features a man being eaten and regurgitated by the world's largest species of a snake. Yeah.
The anaconda. Though it's definitely not the same snake that was in that movie.
I mean, he's not. Is he dead? No, I don't think he's dead. No, he's not dead.
He's alive.
He's alive, but I mean, why would you do that?
That would be a hell of a cocktail sport. Like, a cocktail story. He's just be like, so what have you done, interesting lady? Well, I was recently eaten by the world's largest snake and it survived.
That is a badass story. I mean,
A bit, as many would call it, that's a panty dropper.
yeah, that it certainly is. That's for sure. I mean, but like, I mean, you can the audience. It's gonna be a special on December 7th, and you can watch it at 9 or 8 Central on Discovery. But yeah, you get to watch what it's like to be eaten alive by a snake, which is interesting. But I mean, what this guy did was definitely stupid, because you never.
Yeah. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, please tell me it's Johnny Knoxville or Steve-O.
That's something they would do. I wouldn't. You know, I'm
certainly not Ryan Dunn.
no, but he would have done it. But no,
I see what you did there.
he would have done it. Oh man, I'm sure the Jackass people have thought of this, but didn't invent a snake-proof suit.
Basically, like MTV says, like, we're not covering any expenses for that shit.
What was their nature show? What was it called? Wild Boys? Yeah, Wild Boys.
Yeah, Wild Boys. Oh hell no, they couldn't get away with that.
I'm sure that was a thought.
I mean, hell, they barely got away with piranhas biting them on the testes.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the one I cringed was the leech on the eyeball. I mean, I know that was from Jackass 2.
No.
But, that was terrible. Ugh.
Oh.
All right, okay, let's move on.
Yeah, please.
So, all right. So Mountain Dew, you know the drink, obviously.
Gotta love the dew. It's the nectar of gamers.
That's right. And what's the snack for the gamers?
Doritos.
That's right. So everyone loves Mountain Dew and Doritos. Well, guess what?
Geoff Keighley appeared in front of a Doritos and Mountain Dew display, didn't he?
No. I would have been surprised if that was right, but no. Mountain Dew is now going to release Doritos flavored soda.
What the? What? What?
Yes.
That's like Taco Bell saying, "Hey, we got a new Dorito flavored taco. It's Mountain Dew flavored."
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next one. Yes. Apparently, this is a picture that's started on Reddit. There's a picture of like these sample drinks, orange drinks, and it's called Mountain Dew Doritos.
I would not drink it.
Yeah,
I really would. No, I wouldn't even touch that shit.
This was like this sample test was like was at Ohio University in late October, and people are quoting that it tastes like liquid cheese. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and okay, from a tweet in Kansas State University, is Mountain Dew was on campus, and we got to try the new Dew flavor, and there was a Doritos, and it tasted like Doritos, and I freaked out. Yeah. I don't know if I would. The thing is, I would try this once, at least once.
It just doesn't even sound good to me.
It-
Now here's
that
the,
doesn't
would I try it if I was offered? Yeah, but would I go out of my way to buy it? No.
I mean, that's like the same thing as like bacon soda. It's like, would you like? I would drink it, but I wouldn't pay for it.
Actually, the only Mountain Dew I've ever gone out of my way to get was the grape flavored one.
Really? Was that good?
It was like one of my favorites, and I discovered it like back in like 2004, 2005 at a LAN party when it was like a Halloween exclusive thing. And then they stopped. I'm like, oh no, that was like the best fucking Dew I've ever had. And then like years later they came out with it. I'm like, holy shit. So I bought a bunch and filled my entire mini fridge with nothing but grape flavored Mountain Dew.
See, I did like the exact same thing when they brought the Baja Blast to stores.
Really?
Yeah, because I love Baja Blast. I would get it every time I go to Taco Bell, but like during the summer, they announced like it was a summer only drink. It will be out for a limited time. I'm like, holy crap, I'm purchasing as much as I can. Like,
and now it's a permanent thing, obviously.
Is it? I haven't seen them.
I mean, I still see Baja Blast around.
I have not. Since summer's over, I have not seen any single one in stores.
I still see it around, but now they're also bringing in Game Fuel.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then I will constantly drink Baja Blast. I gotta look this up now, because if it is, I'm going hunting after this podcast.
I actually have you tried the new one that they've had at Taco Bell? The Sangria Blast?
I had it, but you know, it's not. Nah, it's all right.
I like it.
It's not bad, but all the Mountain Dew,
It's no Sangria, I'll tell you that.
That's true.
Because I've seen Sangria, and I've seen people get wasted off of Sangria.
Is it back? I want to find out if it's back.
I remember at a convention, somebody drank like a moonshine jug of Sangria, and they were so drunk that, you know, like when people are drunk and they like wobble when they're standing?
Mm-hmm.
This person was wobbling while they were sitting on a bed.
No, I just check on the Baja Blast Mountain Dew website. It's only at Taco Bell now. It's gone. It's not in stores.
No.
So what you found there is like that's it. That's what they have.
The last stocks.
It is the last stocks. Buy it and mail it
I
to
should
me.
buy one and sell it on eBay.
No. mail it to me.
I was putting it up on eBay. Highest bidder, Tommy Portugal.
You know what? I can purchase it on Amazon right now. Amazon is selling a 12-pack of 12 ounce cans.
You could buy Surge on Amazon
for $25, and there's only 9 left.
Surge?
No, I'm talking about the Baja Blast.
Oh,
that's very tempting.
No. Though
they have
Surge Surge is stupidly expensive though.
Ooh, they have the
stupid. Like, okay, here's all. You know how much a 16-ounce can of Surge costs?
How much?
$13.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no. If you want a 12-pack of 16-ounce Fluids cans, oh no, that's gonna cost you $72.28.
I wonder if we can purchase Pepsi Crystal or what's that one? Pepsi Clear or what's that soda? Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because it's got Mountain Dew Whiteout.
I just don't figure, why the fuck is Surge $70?
Yeah, it's
for
$72. Yeah.
Why is it so much?
Because it's no more of it, or
no? This is new Surge. This is like they're producing it now.
Oh, then I don't know.
I'm sorry, Coca-Cola makes this shit now. They're remaking it. They announced, hey, we brought back Surge on Amazon, and like after it's sold out, after it's initially sold out, it's been stupidly expensive.
What does Surge even taste like?
It's like a lemon lime with like sort of like a Mountain Dew flavor. I'm sorry. It's like a citrus taste, but it has like sort of a Mountain Dew-ish tang to it, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I think so.
I mean, it's been dude. I mean, I have not drank Surge since I was like probably under 5 feet tall. Like not since I was probably 11 or 12.
Yeah, it's a citrus flavored soda. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it's 230 calories. I'm looking at the can. Yeah, all right.
Yes, and it's not like an energy drink either. I mean, that whole 16-ounce can has about probably less caffeine than that whole can of would be of like Coke.
Yeah, okay. I'm reading the Amazon like description. Is like Surge is back. Pack of 12, 16 fluid ounce cans of citrus flavored soda with other natural flavors. Citrus flavored soft drink. Convenient on the go 16-ounce cans. Surge originally existed in the US from 1996 to 2001, now back due to popular demand. Oh, you can for $72.
Oh my god, this was the best review ever. I was so stoked when I heard Surge was making a comeback. Until I saw the price, $72 for a 12-pack of soda, I retarded. The price is so bad. It made him mentally deficient.
I was reading a comment. It's like, now if we can convince Doritos to bring back 3D Doritos.
All right. That is the end of people doing stupid shit, and it's time to move on to shout-outs.
Oh.
Wow.
We need a segment just about food and like gamer foods and all that.
Yeah, we.
Next week, people. Maybe, I don't know. I can buy breakfast on Amazon. I did not. I don't know why. I never knew you can actually buy food on Amazon.
Yeah. I didn't. Wait, you could. Oh man.
I can buy pancake and waffle mixes. I can buy Pop-Tarts.
Well,
ooh,
anyways.
Do they have the Han Solo Pop-Tart? I'm looking for that right now.
Well, let's move on to shout-outs. And my shout-out goes to Rockstar for making Grand Theft Auto 5 in first person.
Oh.
I saw that, and I'm like, dude, that shit's bananas.
Bananas. Okay. Yeah, I went there.
But I don't know. I'm looking forward to playing through Grand Theft Auto in a different perspective.
Strip club, yeah. Yeah, I know Manny's excited for that part.
You know. Anyways, what's your shout out?
My shout out goes to to Nintendo for being awesome still. Because for those of you who love Pokemon games, everyone, of course, if you are aware that they are remaking the Hoenn region, which is the 3rd generation, with Ruby and Sapphire. But right now, you can get a demo, at least at a Regal Theater. You can get this demo card for either one of the 2 games. They'll give you this card, and you get to pick up one of the 2. You get to play this, download the demo, you play it, and when you actually when you purchase the full game, you can start where you ended the demo at. So the Pokemon you capture, so you essentially get a head start of the game, which is nice, I think.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I don't know if...
About that proved.
So I'm sure, like, if you download the demo, it'll be the same as well. But I think that's a cool promotion thing.
No, that is sweet. I wish more would do that. Like, when Destiny had their beta.
Oh, yeah, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you earn, you get to keep. That would've been awesome.
Yeah, that would've been great, but there's some slight balancing because of that you can't keep characters.
Bullshit. I think the Halo 5 multiplayer beta, I think what you earn is gonna carry over to the actual game, if I heard correctly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell me how that is, because there's no way I'm buying an Xbox One in time for that.
Hey,
I'm kind of sad about it, but they may be cheap to you, but as somebody who is locked in at a paycheck because the government says so and basically only gets paid like $500 a month.
$500 a month?
That's what I get paid,
Oh.
and I can't get paid anymore.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Tell me about it.
I get $500 every 2 weeks.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
This is why I can buy all these games. I should do reviews on them, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should. Instead, everybody's expecting me to. And I can't afford them. Yeah, I mean, that's literally like why the last game I bought for my PS4 was FIFA. And that was like a month and a half ago. Because I haven't been able to afford shit. Yeah. Anyways, that is the Pixels and Bits, episode 77 on theovershield.com. Happy N7 Day, folks. My name is Corey.
And I'm Tommy.
And we'll see you all next week, folks. Bye-bye.
Later.